Okay, so in that last problem, make sure that you have your degree symbol because it's an angle, and yeah, angle A, make sure it's uppercase, okay? So make your work organized. And so now we're gonna go through how to find side A. And side A is, let's erase all this stuff that we have over here. Side A is, I'm gonna even erase the C and B. Side A is over here. And when I don't have any, so let's see, this is the work for side A. I just have A and the two things I am given. You now know that this angle A is 28 degrees, but when I am finding sides and I'm going to use trigonometry, I always like to use the angle that's given to me. So I could use angle A or angle B. I always stick with the angle that was given to me just in case I made a mistake finding angle A. And so now you know, I just gave you I spent the last 2 weeks teaching you how to have all these tools in your toolbox. Now you are responsible for pulling out which tool you need to solve for these problems. So when I have an angle and two sides, I'm looking for angle A, but that's still a piece of information. I know I can use something that I did on my quiz to solve for this. So I'm going to label my three sides. 25 is my opposite. My reference angle is, I'm always going to use the angle they gave me as the reference angle. So 62 is my reference angle. So my 25 is my opposite. Here's my right angle. So my hypotenuse is up here. And my adjacent is my A. And then, so using SOHCAHTOA, I have my opposite and my adjacent. So I'm going to use tangent. Tangent of 62 is equal to 25, my opposite, over my adjacent, which is A. So just like we did on the quiz, I need to solve for A, and I have two things that I know and an angle. I'm going to multiply both sides by A. Multiply both sides by A. Those A's cancel. A times the tangent of 62 is equal to 25. And then I'm going to divide both sides by the tangent of 62. This is not new. This is from your quiz. Tangent of 62. And then in your calculator, when you do that, you should get, to make sure you're doing it correctly, you should get 13.3. Please round to one decimal place. 13, it's not writing, 0.3. All right, so to find angles or side C now, I'm going to erase what I have over here. I can find side C almost the same way. There's now two ways to find side C. There's two ways to find side C. I could do trigonometry again. I could mark this angle, have my three sides, my opposite, my hypotenuse, and my adjacent again. And now I could use I have my C for my hypotenuse, and I know that my opposite side is 25. So I can set up a similar problem, except now I have my opposite and my hypotenuse. So I'm going to use sine of my angle, which is 62, is equal to 25 over C. 25, now my opposite over my hypotenuse. And then I can solve for C the same exact way, multiply both sides by C. C times the sine of 62 is equal to 25. Divide by the sine of 62. Sine of 62. You should get C is equal to 28.3. So I did the same exact thing, and it's not exactly the same though. In side A, I found the tangent because I had my opposite and my adjacent. When I'm solving for side C, I'm using sine because I had my opposite and my hypotenuse. You also could have done the Pythagorean theorem. You also, once you had found that this side length over here was 13.3, 13.3, it's not writing. You could have done that this side squared plus this side squared would have been equal to that side squared. So whichever one you feel comfortable doing. I'm going to do one more example in another video.